big thank you
to a Panos member, Jersey Sam.
member.
Yep.
Fed us yesterday. Thank you. It was awesome.
Yes.
And we got to hang out. And he's here somewhere this morning. He's probably resting.
Probably. He's under a table somewhere.
He's under a table resting because he's been running around. We put him to work, doing some things here and there. So.
Somebody else said no live feed.
Okay. Mikey's working on the live feed. Just hang tight.
It takes a minute.
Yeah. But the video for them to watch is up,
It's
right?
coming.
You let me. So the live feed will be
live. It's just getting to YouTube.
Yeah. So it's coming. Yeah. Thank you guys, and thank you guys out there. Yeah. Thank you guys. So it's coming. Yeah. Thank you guys. So it's coming. Of satellite, internet, all that stuff. Sometimes not as perfect as you want it, but we do our best. So once we know that we're up and running, we're going to start.
It's on YouTube right now.
He said there it is.
Is that
Bingo,
JB?
bango.
Jonathan, thanks, brother. Thank you. Hey, if you want to see something, bump one of us. We'll get it. We'll give you a shot of it if it's still here.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. If you're looking for a gift for someone and you don't want to get one of the fancy knives, we have our machetes. I see 3 of them on the table. We have some other stock things in
stock
there.
knives there. Yeah.
We don't have a lot in stock, so if you're looking for a Christmas gift and you think, I'll wait till Monday and buy it off the web.
Free shipping.
If you're here, you're getting free shipping. So I would get it today because Monday the free shipping clock turns back to shipping cost.
Correct.
So just keep that in mind. But if you want to get your
Correct.
So just keep that in mind. Cost.
Correct.
So just keep that in mind. Cost. So hopefully that works out. Dad, I hope you were able to get your phone turned over to the new feed and hope you're out there watching. Scott and I send you a mile the best. Thank you very much. Enjoy your coffee. Okay, let's start with what you got. And I can hold that one. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, this is a homebrew number 75 Genesis. A2 Scandi, green canvas liners. Wow, and homebrew. Sea River? Okay. So this is a version Tyler makes called Sea River. Look at that.
The black in there.
Look at the green canvas liner. What do you say?
The black diamond rich light.
Oh, where at?
In the middle. All the black, that's rich light.
Oh, okay. So that in the center is a piece of rich light, and then he's poured to rich light, and then the center is a piece of rich light, and then the center is a piece of $300. If you're looking for a literal one-off custom, I forgot you were doing that. He's combining the rich lights and the resin. So you're not just. I mean, this is. How cool is that, right? One more time. Number 75. If you guys are interested in this knife, right there. What a beauty. Thanks, bud. I know you got something.
This is number 68. It's 170. This is a next gen A2 flat grind with Python.
Like the Python.
Thumb
Look at
scallops,
that.
of
Look at the
course.
thumb scallops, how it drops down into the Python layers.
What a chatoyance in the light.
Chatoyance is not a word.
Yes, it is.
I know it is a word, but it's a weird word. And it's
I had to
just
throw that out there again.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey, if you have not noticed, we do have some coffee mugs.
Oh, yeah.
They are still available. I believe there's still some, right? Any mugs left? Yep, she's saying 4. We have 4 coffee mugs left. If you want to get one of the coffee mugs, PH members, it says on the bottom, I'm in. Right there. Make sure you get your way cool coffee mug. These are handmade.
For sure. Sunset Hill. Hey, Chris, give me a business card on that coffee cup.
We'll let you know in just a second. But we have, they made some for us last year.
Yeah, they
and
were
we
great.
had a new version made.
Okay. This is Sunset Hill stoneware.
Yeah.
Microwave, oven, and dishwasher safe.
So,
Made in the USA.
yep. What a great,
Very heavy
what a great
duty.
mug. Has our logo right on the front. They put the LTWK.
This
Count
is
out.
a certain model and color you can look at on their website, but this, when you see how it gets wider at the top, super easy to wash this at,
Oh,
I don't know, like a knife shop with your bare mitt in there with a
Yeah.
rag.
Yeah, there's no doubt. No doubt.
Very
So
good
that's
stuff. Very good quality.
That is, so if you're looking for a coffee cup, we definitely have them. We have some Poundhouse long sleeve t-shirts I see. They're probably 2X and 3X is what we got left. Looks like all the smaller sizes are gone. Is that what's left? Yeah, Moose Dog says 2. If you're a 2 or a 3X, we got your shirt. So if you want to come in, show them what it says on the thing. I don't have mine on. He's got his, right there.
Poundhouse member
right on the chest area. So that's cool. We also have, you know what, Tyler? We have not shown any of the keychain necklace stuff. And I want to tell a story. And at Poundhouse, I apologize. I did not show you guys these because there's some.
What'd you not say?
The little bone things that we made that have Poundhouse member and they have key stamps on it.
Yeah, grab a couple of them.
Chris is going to grab it for us. Yeah, grab me a few different ones. Now, grab me a few different ones for us. Yeah, grab me a few different ones for us. Yeah, grab me a few different ones for us. Yeah, grab me a few different ones for us. I'm in charge of that stuff because I don't think that way. So what we have, like these little ornaments, they're $10 and they are our dyed bone. And we have lasered the logos on them, LTWK. And for Poundhouse members, we have some that have the key that has LTWK all over it. They're $10 a piece.
Oh, that's one with the key on it.
These little ornaments. Because I had a Poundhouse member go, hey, you guys going to have any trinkets, ornaments, and stuff like that? And I went, yeah, we are. We have them set up. But what happens when we dye bones, some of them aren't big enough that we can use. So we don't want to throw it out because we've already paid a fortune for the bone and dyed it, and it looks really good, polished it up.
Yep.
So they become that. Now, did you get a necklace? Or?
Yeah, I showed them.
Oh, did you? Okay, yeah. So we had some put up on necklaces, and they are necklaces. Had some put up on necklaces.
The knives, if you scored a certain number knife, one of those would match.
Oh, probably very, yeah. If you watch, get a bone knife.
Yeah.
You say, hey, I got number so and so, give me a tag to match it, or an ornament, or a necklace, right?
Ornament.
But we have some fire steels over there. We also have antler stands. If you need some knife stands for your terrarium, we got you covered. We got some elk antler over there. We've already set up for knives. So get Tyler to get me a knife to show off. Oh, I'll tell you what. Can you hand me that one, Leanne? This is a bone-handled mini trekker. This is the Milspec mini trekker version. So we have a bone handle. This has 125 orange liners. The thickness of that liner is very compelling to me. I like the look, the chatoyance of it.
Oh,
not really. Yeah, but it's got a nice thick liner. And I told the story earlier about how my dad wanted a smaller hunting knife, and I was already making the trekker, and I decided to make a smaller version, and that is kind of how this panned out over the years, and then it got lost. So we kind of did all that. So this one, if you guys are interested in number 12, this is the bone-handled mini trekker, $473. This is a beautiful knife.
Got you covered, Gary.
And also remember, all of the knives, always, lifetime guarantee. They all come with a sheath. And when we say lifetime, what does that mean? Repair, replace, refund. Does not matter. We take care of it. That is what we do. That's the way I want to be treated.
Gary Burner.
Okay. So, Leanne, here we go. Thank you. And just pick anything. If somebody gives us anything, I don't care.
How about,
we'll show some
because I've had some pictures and I know a little bit what's going on. Shout out to Cowboy.
Hey, Cowboy.
He had his foot operated on. Had some bionic parts put in, so he'll be the fastest runner at the next.
He will be fastest. Cowboy, much love, brother. Thank you for all you do for us. You know we love you.
Thank you.
A quick recovery. Come over and see us. You know what I'm saying? Miss you here this morning. I don't see that big hat in the room. What are you doing, huh?
Hey, what are you doing?
Please send Scooter a picture of you sitting in the bed there with your leg up and the big old hat on, huh?
I don't think the hat was allowed in the OR.
Oh, okay. So, hey, quick recovery, brother. Quick recovery. Much love to you and the family. Oh, that's a foot picture. I'm talking the head picture.
I don't have it here. There's his foot.
So, best of luck on recovering, bro.
Yes.
So, best of luck on recovering, bro.
There's his foot.
So, best of luck on recovering, bro.
There's his foot.
Is he See, that way.
He's in the back.
Okay,
holding court.
he's in the conference room. Yeah,
Yeah, we have the big dining room table and
the
a bunch of
dining room
chairs.
table. They're
Oh,
trading
that's
knives.
probably.
Yeah. We should have had a dining room table cam.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that for next year.
Next year.
But yeah. So hey, if you haven't come over yet, remember pizza. Lane's going to order at lunchtime. We're going to have some DiCarlo's pizza, square pizza, the world's best. Spin, I know you're probably not watching, but it's good pizza. I know you think Chicago makes better pizza, but Steubenville, DiCarlo's square pizza by the slice.
It's pretty good.
That's the stuff.
It's pretty good.
We got the best pizza in town. Those of you who know, you know. So we're going to have that at lunchtime. It's worth an hour drive to come in for a slice of the goodness. It's up to you. Slice of the goodness. It's up to you.
All right. Just so we're on a good time frame here.
Yeah.
An hour and 45 minutes until we start
right on.
drawing Pout House name live YouTube here, and you don't know what that's all about. We have a VIP Buyers Club. It's called We have a VIP Bar. What that's all about. We have a VIP Bar. What that's all about. One of them is we make custom knives with a key stamp.
Yep.
And only those guys get to maybe win the chance to purchase it. We do what's called an I'm in, and throw your name in the ring, and Sammy and the boys will draw randomly the names. You might get a chance, if you're a Pout House member.
Yep, you got to be a Pout House member, and Pout House members, don't forget the I'm in. And there's a SCOTUS knife. What's that called? A Scots knife. That's a
Special knife of the show.
Which is really cool. So you'll be able to see that. But we have.
I hear the YouTube feed is looping horribly.
What's that mean?
It's technical.
Did you tell Mike?
I just now found out.
Okay. Well, tell Mikey.
Mike, somebody said the YouTube video is looping horribly, whatever that means.
Looping horribly. I don't know what that means. You're gonna have to get clarification on that. Okay, I don't know. Well, you could ask. I don't know what.
Working on our end.
Okay. Maybe glitchy.
On this end.
Okay. Doing our best. Stick with us.
What does looping mean?
Okay, and I could use a knife. Somebody. What do you got?
That's funny for me.
Yeah. Right on. Ooh, this is a split bolster. Again, how's this still on the table? All right, this is number 16.
They
Take
said
a
it
look.
repeats.
And then we have that set up like that. Black bolsters, red liners. This is number 16. $155 for this particular one. That is a great knife.
They said it's playing the same audio 2 to 3 times and then catching up.
Just tell them to refresh.
Okay.
Mikey says refresh. If you keep, well, you have to tell them on the text. Thank you guys.
Oh, nice.
Push refresh.
Hey, this
and
is
we'll be good to
Fire
go.
Dog, my card bolster.
There was a bigger knife out there at one time with the Fire Dog too.
A bigger bolster?
Yeah, bigger bolster knife.
And stag.
It's probably gone.
It's probably
no,
gone.
That's a key stamp. That's where I saw it, right?
Oh, I thought
Number
there was
9.
a one on the regular table.
I think it's number 9.
Okay.
Key stamp table. But a great knife, yeah. So did we already talk
This,
about that one?
this is number 16,
Number
by the
16.
way. I'm sorry. It's a 01 Frontier First, flat grind.
Yep.
And the main scales are different. It's the chocolate, brown, and red micarta.
I like that one.
It's pretty. I thought the
This is,
Fire Dog would jive nicely with it.
Yeah, the split bolsters are like a special thing. We don't build a lot of them because they are a time consumption.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we're working on that, and
Hit your refresh button.
so we're trying to work through that. Is it still working okay for you, Mikey? Okay, so Mikey's saying it's
They
good to
said
go.
it's okay now. All right.
Right on. Good. Thanks for the heads up, though. Thanks, brother. Yep. So Tyler, you can just feed us stuff as we go. And again, back to the coffee cups. I see 3 up there. So if you are interested in getting one of these way cool LTWK handmade coffee cups, please, when you call in, tell them, get me one of the remaining cups. So we have a few of them sitting up right.
Redstone Maple Valley. That's the scales. This is A2 flat grind next gen.
So that is, okay, Redstone, wait, is it Redstone the mix? Or
Redstone
Red-
is just straight.
So what is the mixed one called? The
Redstone Maple Valley.
Ah, that's it. Redstone Maple.
That's this.
Yeah.
Redstone Maple Valley.
That's what I was trying to think. That's
It's
the
two-tone.
two-tone.
Yeah,
Can you
right.
show them what that? So each layer.
I did.
Did you? Okay. Well, there you
They
go.
can see it. It's like
each
a topo
layer.
map.
Yeah, each layer is red and maple, red and
Yes.
maple, red and maple.
This
If
is
you're
number,
not familiar
it's
with
number
Ridge Blade.
69. It's 170 bucks.
170 bucks, number 69. If you're not familiar with Richlight, it is a very interesting. It's like a pressed paper, very stable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It polishes nice.
Oh, and a matte finish. I mean,
Matte
you can
finish
do
gives
so
you good
much to it.
traction. It's very good stuff.
Yeah.
Very durable. It says the large brass pins, as you can see, and a brass lanyard too.
Yeah.
Number
so,
69.
So 69 on the next gen. Yeah.
Yeah, A2 flat grind next
Yep.
gen.
We have, I see one mini trekker left.
Hey, look, the stag.
Yeah, the stag.
And the cutting board.
The cutting board is gone. So right now we have a brown, two brown is gone. So right now we have a brown, two brown steak knives, and the cutting board are left up there. I can see from. Buddy, not a lot. Well, that's a good thing. So we still got some things going. What do you got here? This is. Let me get the description. Okay. Oh, this is CPM 3V Saber ground, black with red liners, polished. Okay. So this is those of you that are into the 3V, the Super Steels. This is one of our versions in 3V. Okay. See the Saber grind. Turn it around. You can see the X stamp. Try to get it in the light there. So this is 3V. This is a polished. Look at the red liners. Very, very, very cool. And this knife is number 86.
Got it.
$285 is the price on it. Number 86. What a beautiful, beautiful knife. Thank you, Tyler. Can I see one of the brownstone steak knives? Are they still available? Yeah. I think there's what, 3? Okay. We showed these earlier, the steak knives, and
Well,
for
we
those
showed
who
them to
missed-
the pound house.
To the pound house. Okay. This is number 131. It's $160. These are our small pouter.
Correct.
What we've done is we set some of these up as personal steak knives. So you want a great knife to cut a steak with. This is the one. There are 3 of these and a cutting board left over there.
Correct.
This one is number 131, $160.
Can I see
Love
that?
that thing. Yeah.
Not, this is disguised as a steak knife.
Right.
This is a full tang, 1/8 inch thick piece of hardened steel
Yep.
with a nice spine on it. This is an under the radar bushcraft knife.
Yes.
If this
Absolutely.
little steak knife was the only knife you had on you and you got jammed up on a desert island, you'd be all right.
You could cut all your steak on that
You can
desert
scrape
island.
and make a
All
fire,
day
tinder bundle.
Yeah.
The blade, of course, will cut great. It's flat grind.
Yeah.
Very nice. Hey, how about another shout out?
Sure.
This is to a man who is in the pound house and his family overseas. They're in Israel.
Ah, okay.
Been having good and bad things going on, as you might know. Ito, thank you for watching,
Ito,
brother.
thanks, brother. Much love. Praying for you.
Yeah.
And thank you for tuning in. Hope everything is well on your side. Look forward to seeing you again maybe this year. If you come back to the States, always good to see you, man.
He's been here once.
Please send your love, send her love to your wife and family.
Look at that, LT.
Oh yeah.
This is-
I love that knife. Period.
This
in
is
anything.
one of our kitchen knives. It's designed with a Genesis style handle, so it has thumb scallops.
Yeah.
Very similar shape. This particular one has homebrew on it.
Yeah.
The homebrew is called Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus. Okay.
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
Called Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
Called 1, 2, 3.
So, as kitchen knives go, this, well, first of all, on the grinding side, this is a bear to grind, to keep straight. Sammy and I grind these things hard.
I have ground them.
Well, I know.
They're fun.
But they're ground. We don't grind them thin on the front end, so we grind them
Yeah.
on the hardened side.
Yeah.
And
Do you
grinding
all-
hardened
you
steels,
understand that?
a bear. I mean, it's a bear. When I do these, they take a minute.
Oh, I know.
And getting them down to that thin edge, keeping full thickness spine on a 2.5 inch wide piece.
Yep.
You know.
It's challenging.
But at the end, what a cutting knife. Oh my goodness. What a great knife to have in your kitchen. I have one similar to this that I use as my watermelon cutting knife. And I mean, that's the name of it. I have green handles on it. I mean, that's the name of it. I have green handles or melon cutting knife. And I mean, that's the name of it. I have green handles or melon cutting knife. And
That one jives really good with it.
It
Whoever
does.
picked that out.
We get natural liners from time to time, and this just really works. So, they're 060?
Nope.
No, 125? Right, Mikey? 125 on natural liners. Yeah, so they're 1/8" natural liners with the homebrew. This one, again, is number 123 and $300. If you need that one kitchen knife, pro chef or not, you'll think you're a pro chef.
All your crappy vegetables cut like they're good vegetables with a nice knife.
And Elaine and I set up on some Saturdays, and we have food prep Saturday, and I'm her sous chef. She throws all the stuff down to my end of the table and says, cut, cut, cut. And then I set up
Down
on
there
my
like
knife.
Chef Paul going, la, la, la,
Oh,
la,
yeah.
la, la.
Yes, sir.
Greg M wants to know what your favorite knife is, and Mountain Raider wants to know what you're hoping Santa brings you.
Ooh.
Santa, hope bring me one of these here machetes.
Let's see. Hopes from Santa. There.
Lay it on.
Let's see. Hopes from.
Here machetes.
Let's see. Hopes from.
Here machetes.
I already know because my wife and she helped me pick it out, the one I wanted. So I got that covered. I wanted to do
Is it a
scallop.
Christmas scallop?
No, but it's one that's going to look good. It's my Sunday go-to meat and scally, which this is right now, but yeah, it's going to look good with my
That'll
Sunday.
make number what scally you want.
2. I know I'm a lightweight.
So you're a new
What do
scally
you got,
guy.
like 50?
I do not have 50. I have 10 to 12.
Yeah. You know, they should give us royalties for this. Yeah, well.
I know they're cool. That's,
Yeah. And what was it? Wait, what was it? Greg's my favorite knife?
Yes.
Greg, honestly, it depends on what time of day you ask me. I'm going to be straight up and honest. Right now, on my hip, I'm carrying a skeleton key. This is one of our old school skeleton keys. So I'm carrying that. And in my bag, I'm carrying a large workhorse in Magna Cut. And for those who missed it, there was just one on the forum that sold used a saber one, and and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was gone quick though, I think. What a great knife. And in my pocket of shit. What a great knife. And in my pocket of shit. What a great knife. And in my pocket of shit. What a great knife. And in my pocket of shit. Okay, let's say I'm going to say something off the table just for the heck of it. XL workhorse. XL workhorse period. I mean, that's for sure.
monkey knife.
Yep. But here is one of the friction folders. Go ahead. You
Hold
go
on,
first.
this is not a friction folder.
No.
This stays this
My God,
size
if it
all
was,
the
it'd be
time.
scary.
This is Overland Machete with Tarot Tough scales.
Oh.
This is number 44.
Tarot Tough is a heck of a good scale. Mikey?
Nice little
Heather from
EDC
P&W
knife.
Bushcraft wants to know what's your favorite knife to make.
Heather, looky. Heather, I just saw her last month down at Georgia Bushcraft, and I got hooked up with one of her Death Bunny slips. So I walked over and I said, I want that. So I bought it off of her. Just to show you, Heather, I carry this every day, everywhere. I carry this every day, everywhere. So thank you for this. I love this thing.
Take it.
What is my, I'm sorry.
Make this.
Oh, to make? I would say Genesis Scandy still. One, because we do them a lot. I have a really good groove when I'm grinding them. I would say Genesis. 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 I would over there, but these guys are tied up right now. Are we still feeding, Mikey? Are we still feeding okay?
Yeah, some people are reporting the audio's a little bit behind, but
okay.
Nothing I can do on my end. So.
Is that just because of the overload, or we don't know?
I mean, we're sending up at a good speed.
Okay, we are, guys. I know we're having a little bit of a rough feed on YouTube. Please bear with us. We're doing the best that we can. And again, if you can call in, the guys will walk around the room and find the things that you need to talk about.
Here's a very fancy Luminous 5.
That's the one with the brass in it still.
Yeah, brass in the handle. This is homebrew scale set with brass swarf sprinkled in. Pretty cool looking. 3V, standy grind, nice weight to that. It is 5/32. This is number 106. 336.
Oh.
Comes with a handmade leather sheath by the man who designed the knife.
I want to do a shout out to my granddaughter who is watching her pappy on TV. Good morning, honey. Hi, Allie. Love you. So she sent me a picture of her pointing to TV with Cotton Pappy on
that's
there.
my pappy.
So thank you, honey.
Very nice.
Good to see you out there this morning. Hope you have a great day. Love you. Yep. The Luminous.
Hey,
Yeah.
next year,
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to say that too.
Yeah, well,
My stepson Matt
congratulations.
and Lexi are having a little baby boy due in April.
So you'll be able to get a shout out.
Can't wait.
How cool is that?
It'll be awesome.
Thank you, honey.
Adding to the family is good.
Oh, right on, right on. So what we did the brownstone. Let me see.
I have some more questions.
Okay,
Ready to
Mikey's
go.
got something.
Sarge wants
Oh yeah, the overland stuff was cool. We just got out of doing that. We got to relook at it. Mikey did them out. Look at our calendar. We got to get better at putting that up, letting you know where we're going to be.
Yeah.
But please come out and see us. We always have a good time. And don't forget, you are always welcome to come by the shop. Just call ahead of time to make sure we're here because, again, we do travel for shows. Some of us aren't here.
And every other Friday.
And every other Friday
we're
we're
not here.
closed. So yeah, keep that in mind.
And bring something to get sharpened.
We'll do a pop in and out.
Sounds good.
I could use a.
Me too.
Moment.
We can have Brian come in by himself.
Well, no, I'll sit with him.
I'm
We'll just
kidding.
trade up. But we'll get Woods Monkey on deck.
This is number 28, A2 flat grind Patriot with red black G10. Now, can you see the colors?
Is that G10? Or is
It
that
says
red black
G10.
micarta? No, it's probably
Michael.
G10, Michael. Red black G10? It has to hold it. Because we have red black micarta too, don't we?
that is red, black linen.
Linen?
Linen.
So that is micarta, yeah.
Okay.
I think it did say G10 and I was confused. But that's okay, sometimes
does,
we mismark
okay.
it.
Yep.
What a
Okay,
beautiful
linen
piece.
micarta.
What a beautiful piece.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah. Patriot is one of our most popular models. We have been making this
Oh, yeah.
forever.
Since the NRA asked us to come up with them all.
Yeah.
Long time ago
Yeah,
now.
you're right. You're right. Yeah, the Patriot has been around for quite a while. This one's number 28, $110. What a beautiful small knife.
Awesome.
If you're looking for that size, man, this is the one. This is the one that you want to get in.
Yeah, buddy.
Love it, love it, love it.
Okay.
So that, yeah, I don't know if
We need a
mine's
handle.
probably still on the.
Jesse, grab this thing.
You have another one to sit in?
No.
No, we don't have another one. Okay, so any other questions, Mikey, before we got something? So remember, don't forget to call the number, sit on it, and we could use
Jesse's
something
going
to
to
look
bring
at.
me
Jesse's
another
bringing
fancy
one
one off the table here.
up. Thanks, brother. Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was
this
still
is
here.
the one-off.
Okay.
Right.
The other custom on the table. So.
Is that the last one? Okay, if you guys are interested in a custom knife, this is the last custom in the room, apparently. There it is. It is a one-off piece. That homebrew, look, I mean, you can see the light and dark, right? It's like, that is pretty trick.
This
That
is the
is
one that
pretty
has
trick.
the red clay scales.
Red clay, we
Not
already
to
went
be
over that
confused with
earlier.
red clay strays.
Which, they are cool too.
Here,
So,
Tyler.
yeah,
Oh,
that
wait,
is.
I'm sorry.
yeah,
This is
get-
number
right,
57.
Number 57.
Yeah.
So, as far as we know, that might be the last custom piece in the room. Everything else is a version of, I don't know, like I see a couple, are those next gens, Tyler, right beside you?
Yes.
Are they just standard colors or are there
More or less, yeah. We got a
Yeah.
black
Look it up.
green, black? Okay, bring that one to me.
What? Oh, well, okay, this
Okay.
is Powerhouse. I mean, that's Powerhouse stuff. This is,
And
Regular
green,
video.
green, black, Tyler, right?
all right. Somebody wanted to see this
Okay,
one
go ahead.
again or up close or something.
Oh,
This
that's
is-
a custom. I like that one.
This is number 75 with the homebrew Sea River and the green micarta liners. Show you
That has the
liners
black
first.
rich light. In the
This
middle.
is, yeah, the rich
Yeah.
light core,
Look
let's
at
say, and
that.
the resin is around it.
I like that.
Aluminum hardware, Scandi grind, A2. Comes with a handmade lip.
With the thumb scallop in.
Not to be confused with the camo G10.
No, this is
Three colors.
Yeah, that's you're right. Three
black
colors.
green.
This is black green. Now,
Nice look.
the beauty of a next gen is it's a beautiful handled knife.
What is the beauty?
I'm telling you,
Oh, sorry.
it still has a square spine, but the full flat grind, as I said earlier, if you're looking for a game knife, great. Small camp kitchen, great. EDC, great. I mean,
yeah.
it covers. It's not too big.
I agree with all that.
You know, and they feel great. I mean, we've been making the next gen since forever too.
Quite a while. You can see also on the thumb scallops, you can see the colors
All the layers,
really
yeah.
good there. Yep.
Oh, I forgot to say what the number was and the price. So if you're
number
interested
70.
in this one,
It's number 70. It's 170.
okay.
How's that work
So
out?
number 70,
I too am a 70.
the Chevelle SS
Ooh, that'd be nice.
with a 454.
Yeah, Rock Crusher horse.
Black with a 4-speed, right?
Like tuxedo striped delete.
See?
Rare.
I know his favorite
450
stuff.
horse,
So,
solid
so
lifter.
what am I driving?
You are driving a 69.5 Roadrunner.
What
that
color?
might Hugger orange.
No, but thanks for playing. What's the motor?
Well, I think that came with a 6-pack, 3-3 6-pack.
440, but thanks again for playing.
Damn it.
He is not a Mopar guy. Bench seat, 4-speed, radio delete car with the track pack. That's it. That's you got Grail. That's Grail.
I would have had.
F8 green, matter of fact. And the reason I say that because I actually owned that car.
Now you got me there. All right.
I know.
You got
I
me there.
sold it.
However, if we were going, okay, if
Anyway,
we
I'm
were
back.
going to race, I would have had mine tuned
No,
by
he would have
Smokey
lost
Unix.
because I'm
And then-
driving a Mopar. But go ahead, tell your story. Notice I said
Never
story
mind.
because it's a story.
Oh, the story. Oh, yeah, okay. So our family business was a garage, real quickie story, and the guys would come to the garage, get things tuned up, and they go across the river to race. My dad's good friend had bought what I just said, a 1970 Chevelle LS6 450 horse 454 tuxedo stripe delete, and he dominated the town. What can I say?
I know I bust on the Chevy, but I really don't. I would own that in a heartbeat. I'm just a muscle car guy. So I like
I'm a
them.
gear.
I like the Mustangs. I like them all.
All right,
Olds,
We've had a
Buicks.
request for a table shot.
You got it.
Okay,
Table
then I'll
shot.
show you this.
And as you can see, there's
just an empty
a
slot
little
sticker
bit
shot.
of things left on the table. But you're welcome to them. Glad to sell them.
Here is
Right on.
Tyler's telling me this is the last Bushcrafter HC.
Oh, okay.
This is
It's a great, comfortable woods knife, in a sense. Love that thing.
Yeah.
So
It will-
please check out that regular. We're going to talk about them again, but we're going to bring on
it will
Brian
chop.
here.
It will do some fine work. It's a
Yeah.
pretty versatile knife.
Now, where did Brian go?
Brian,
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 Bueller,
Brian,
Bueller,
Brian.
Brian.
Hey, Penny, 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 Penny. Well, I said for a second. Okay, we're bringing in the Woods Monkey, and he's got some things to show you.
I'll be right back.
Scott's on a break. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey.
Good to see you.
You too.
This is your first appearance for the day.
For today, yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Not that we haven't seen him all morning and all week, but I know what you got.
Talked to several folks on the phone. And,
Been a good year.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was manning the phones. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So busy, huh?
Oh, well, you know,
Yeah, I love it. I see what's going on.
it's
Hi.
yeah, it's pretty
So,
pretty quiet.
What
on
has
the
been
table.
happening over at the Woods Monkey?
What has been happening over at the Woods Monkey?
Awesomeness.
We got some new stuff for you.
Yeah, right on.
We got some new
Take it
stuff
away, bud.
we debuted here. The
debuted.
flag boards and
You know, we gotta. I don't think we've shown them yet.
really,
Tyler, flag boards.
please.
And I know you have this you want to talk about. There's some coolness all the way around here.
But yeah, the flag boards we've been talking about for a little
I
while.
don't want to say hiding them, but we weren't ready. Okay. So why don't you tell them about this? Kind of came about interestingly enough. Yep, just walk right up there and
There we go.
so he has
He's
a
a-
blue one and I actually have a red one. There you go.
Put it on the spinner.
These are made out. These fit Molly.
Yep.
They're made out of kydex. Fit on your molly. You can put them on your chest rig. So that's kind of cool. But they're also molly slots.
Molly slots and holes.
And some of the cool thing about this is Sammy sized this proportionally to the flag.
Yep.
So it's not out of
No.
proportion for an American flag.
And if you
Now,
look, there's 50 holes
50
for the stars.
holes for the stars.
13 stripes.
Yep, and the stripes are there.
We don't mess around.
So you can put this on your rig, put your knife, your kydex rig in it for your knife, your radio, your ham radio, anything that
Whatever
you got
you want.
going on. Or it's just really cool.
Yep.
I'm just going to have it on my backpack because I like it.
I
so
know.
much.
I put one on my backpack last night.
Oh, right on. This is cool. So we're going to be making these in multiple colors, but we have a few for the show.
Yep.
They are $20. These are made in-house. This was our idea. This wasn't something we saw somewhere like, hey, I see this thing and I think we can do it out of kydex, make a molly. It goes with our small little monkey boards that we're on here.
Yeah. So I mean, kind of the next evolution, or just another version of the monkey
Yeah.
boards. Just something a little different. We were playing around with, what do we do? Do we change the sizes? Do we look at some of that? Do we move some things around to rearrange? And this was just an idea that came up, and it's really cool.
It is.
As soon as I saw it like in the flesh, I'm like, all right, well that's really cool. I have to have one.
I agree completely. Like I have one on my desk of green. I think mine's OD green.
Yeah.
The one I have sitting in there. So yes, absolutely. I already got mine.
I think
Which
we
is cool.
have blue and red. We must be out of the coyote and the cryptek.
Tyler, what colors do we have left in the monkey?
Just the red and the blue.
Just blue and red?
Just
Which
red
is,
and blue.
blue and red is awesome.
Yep.
So we do
Very
have those
patriotic.
left. Yep, very patriotic. We don't have many of them. We only had enough time to cut a few. So we did get them. These are done on the same thing we're doing our handles and stuff on, and then they are finished by hand in here. The guys sit there and
Right.
clean them all up, and
Get all the fuzzies
you know,
off.
we're actually happy about that.
Oh, I am out of sporks.
100%. We have none hidden.
No,
Okay. Sports are gone?
no, they were all out.
Okay. Which is good, bad.
Sure.
Thank you very much for buying
Yep.
all the sporks, and you're going to have to get some more.
We'll
in,
get
buddy.
some more.
We'd
We'll
like
keep
that.
working on them. Yeah, those. Yes,
George
sir.
wants to know what your favorite truck is.
My favorite truck.
Go.
I don't know. I used to have a '96 Explorer that I kind of liked. It was an old Eddie Bauer.
Oh, I like those
The
are cool.
the V8, the 5.0 engine in it, so it really had a nice little pickup. So
Right on.
I think that was, of the trucks I've had, that was my favorite.
I'm a Dodge guy, again, Mopar guy, so Dodge, Ram, whatever you want to call them, that's the heart of mine. So if I was going to get some, I used to love, in the 70s, remember the Power Wagon packages and you had that stripe, and I know it was a little cheesy, but not really, because that was cool.
And you'd be
I
low.
love that. And I think in '78 you could get a Dodge truck with a 440 in it, a four-wheel drive. And I think it was '77, '78. So I would in a heartbeat take one of them. But still, Dodge today probably. I'm a Jeep guy too. You know, again, I have my favorites.
Would
I
you
like
get the,
everything. I like everything.
Would you get the Lone Wolf McQuaid blower on there too?
No, I had a Ram Charger. I had a 1983 Ram Charger. Did I buy it because of him or not? Or he bought his because of me?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I'm going to go
Right.
with. Chuck Norris got his after I got mine. What do you got, Mike?
Sarge wants to know, is there a knife from childhood that Brian no longer has that he wishes he could get back?
That's a good question, Sarge.
That I no longer have.
See, I still have mine.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I know there were a couple of like random multiple blade folding knives when I was a kid. So here's an odd story. If you've ever seen I think they're technically called advertising knives, and they were super cheap. The handles fold over, they're metal, and they have
know
three
exactly what you're
blades.
talking about.
There's a like a little pen blade, a little file, and a little something else in there.
what was it? I know what you're talking about.
That
I
was
know.
that was
Yeah.
kind of like technically probably my first knife, because we moved into a house when I was 6. This is a long story. Moved into a house when I was 6, and there were some of those laying around, and then I kind of grabbed them and I would go outside and pretend to make like bows and arrows, and
Yeah.
that never worked.
Oh, no, I'm all about that. I know.
So I definitely don't have any of those.
But those were cool. Yeah, they're probably on eBay.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh, yeah,
'cause
I
I know what you're
definitely
talking about. You know, True Value Hardware or
Yep.
Red Wing shoes.
Yep.
Who knew? Oh, remember the old jackknife? you got. My dad was telling me stories. You buy a pair of boots
Oh yeah.
and you'd get a knife.
Right.
Oh yeah, it was just cool stuff back then.
But stuff like that, I do have like my first Swiss Army knife, my first real knife.
Oh, right on.
I do have that one.
Cool,
I think
cool,
I think it was the Woodsman at the time. It's the two-bladed with the corkscrew and
Oh, okay.
can opener, bottle opener. So yeah,
Are those the Woods Monkey ones?
Yes, we have necklaces as well.
Talking earlier about having some Christmas ornaments, or you could keychain,
keychain or
anything you would. I know Christmas ornament. I know. Oh, necklaces. We have some necklaces, but those have the Woods Monkey logos on them. It's again, we had some extra bone laying around that it couldn't work on a handle, and we're like, man, we've already paid for this. We've dyed it. It looks great. And we wanted to make some stuff out of it.
Yep.
And it turned into really cool little things. Check them out. We had some Powerhouse members earlier saying, hey, you got any trinkets that we can get?
We do.
So we do.
And Leanne was lovely enough to
Yes, sir.
my backpack's near Mikey's stuff. It has one of these with a knife attached to it on the ground. If you grab
Is it inside the backpack?
You know, it's outside the backpack, but it's in
So he's going to get
Mikey's
into that.
area.
If you haven't seen them, we still have a few of the coffee mugs around. So check them out. You get your coffee mugs. But go ahead. I know he's going. Tyler's running to get something for Brian. He wants to explain this to you, which is a really cool thing.
So again, this is something we're debuting here too. Another Kydex innovation. This is a little thicker Kydex. I don't know if you can see that.
Yep, that'd be the
Eighth inch.
Right.
So it's nice and
It's
stiff.
still flexible.
Yep.
But it's 1/8 inch thick.
So it's a slot for attaching anything that you have that's on Kydex, anything that have it. So you'll see some of the leather sheaths now are also coming with rivet holes. So anything that fits the rivet holes, and it's for attaching to your belt. So what you do is run your belt through there, and this would go underneath the belt, and you can adjust it.
So he's got one coming right there.
Sorry.
There you go.
So here's one I set up for one of the Bonds Creeks to give you an idea of what it looks like all set up.
Do you have a belt on?
I do have a belt on.
Okay, you wanted to step off. I know it's weird. Put that on. If you guys are familiar with the old one-slot Mountain Man type leather sheath, that's what this is replicating. Okay, so this is set up for any of your Kydex sheath, and the hole spacing is large and small tech lock. So it's got a lot of ability. Any of our Kydex. Brian is going to show you right now, and go ahead. So you can see, maybe if you were taller. How many of you were taller?
Well, I can't be tall.
Mikey's adjusting it. Nah, that's okay. There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
So the nice thing is you can adjust it. So if you want to adjust it up, if you want to adjust the cant, you can do that. And because of the stiffness of the Kydex, once you tighten your belt down there, it locks it in place.
Yes. So this is very, very adjustable.
Yep.
Thickness of belt, angle of cant. There's a lot of things. Nick is a big fan of this. Actually, this is Nick's idea.
This is Nick's idea?
Yeah, this is Nick's idea. He came up with doing this, so he has it on his rig. I have one set up for my large workhorse. My personal belt is too thick to carry it comfortably, so I'm not using it in that in that sense. But these are what? How much are they?
Those were
$10.
$10, I think. With the hardware.
And that comes with the hardware. These are $10 with the hardware, and again, very, very adjustable.
Adjustable. So it's a nice compromise. It's not too big, not too small.
It's the Goldilocks.
Exactly.
The Goldilocks thing. I think at $10.95. Now we are having these made by our friends over at REC. Okay, they're great friends of ours. They've been dealers for years, and they want to get some things up and running. And so we contracted them to make the half Shetty for us. So we're getting these completely made. They're here in Ohio for the Woods Monkey brand. What a great piece. I like this. I haven't got one picked out, but I'm thinking I like the Cerakote ones too. This is Stonewash. Now Stonewash is awesome. If you guys are familiar, I don't know if I can get that to... I apologize, but trust me. It's really good. It's really, really cool.
A tumble finish, basically.
So if you're interested in this, we have a few left. Now, one of the cool parts is the whole package deal. Shout out to our buddy Spin at JRE.
So when we were looking at these, we thought, we need a cool sheath to go with that.
Trying, yeah.
Do we do leather? Do we do kydex? And we thought, woods monkey, jungle,
Yeah.
some kind of canvas, something like that. So we played around with a lot of ideas, and we
Could not find something that felt right.
it wasn't quite right.
Things, and again, it was a price point thing as well.
Sure.
There's no doubt about it. So what did we end up coming up with?
So in conversations with Spen and kind of back and forth, he said, "Hey, you know what? I've got some fire hose. Let's see if that works." And I'll be darned if it doesn't just pop in there perfectly. So this is reclaimed fire hose. It's literally a fire hose.
Love it. With a leather top.
Leather topper,
And the
dangler on
dangler
there,
sit up.
so that'll hang off your belt. You can do, just like the regular convertible danglers.
We
You can-
love the idea of using recycled fire hose, and I have a local firefighter who's going to bring us a whole bunch.
Wow, perfect.
So I'm excited about that. This is very interesting, and it works.
Yep.
It works.
It works.
And it's light. Oh my
light.
gosh.
It's super durable.
Yeah.
You can customize this. So this is think of it as an open palette. You can dye it. You can paint it. You can write on it with Sharpie. You can leave it just like it
You can
is.
Sharpie it if you want to. But yeah, so reclaimed fire hose, man, what a great idea for
Yeah.
a sheath cover material. That came out of when I was doing some competition cutting. My friend Mark Elick had some fire hose laying around. He goes, "Hey, here's a blade cover for your thing." We're like, "Oh, that's cool." Didn't really think anything of it. And then when we're doing this project, talking back and forth to Spen, we're like, "Why not? Give it a run." And it just happens to fit.
It
So-
just we got lucky there.
Yeah,
It
I
just-
mean, it was not intentional to start, but now it is.
absolutely.
But I want to make sure that Mark gets credit for that because Mark Elick is the one that definitely turned us on to that.
And I really like the idea of using. I mean, there's got to be tons and tons of fire hose that gets to the end of its useful life. Really neat that we're being able to reuse the item too.
Absolutely, as a
For
sheet,
something
putting in a
functional.
fire hose. So all you firefighters out there, you gotta love that, right?
Absolutely.
'Cause that's cool stuff. Yeah. So that's the half shetty.
The half
And
shetty.
we had. You're out of OD or you're out of black?
I think I'm out of OD. I might be out of tan. We might be.
Do we have
might
any
be at
black
Stonewash.
left or just stone?
Well, there was tan and OD green.
Okay, so we may only have some stonewash ones, but don't let that deter you. Still super cool.
Yep.
Now this one with the sheath is $149.
$149.
100% American made,
Made
in
in the
Ohio, U.S. This one's number 170.
One tan and one OD.
Ah.
Oh, so we do have one of each.
All right. Well, so we got a 1, 2.
Why don't you
grab
bring
the?
Yeah,
Cerakote
can you show?
ones?
And I'm going to put this one away. So we have one of each Cerakote color left. Let me just put that back in the sheet there so I don't cut my hair. You give him one and give me the other. Okay, which one do I got?
You got the OD.
OD green. Okay, can you see that? This is Cerakoted OD green. Woods Monkey logo. Right there.
I love the way that
I
logo
know.
pops on
Gosh
there.
darn, that is so cool.
And that's
That
a
is so
new
cool.
version of our logo. We had somebody tweak the logos. We're still using the big old full logo, but
Okay,
this is a
so
new
if
version.
you want the OD green one, it is number 169. 169, $149 with the fire hose sheet. Okay, this is it, right? This
That's
is
it.
There's two.
Excuse me, last one.
Two.
There's two.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tyler said there are two. 169 OD green. We have two of them left. Way cool. Let me give that back, and you can talk about which one you have.
So I've got the tan Cerakote.
Oh, right on. Point in that.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I was there.
I was there. All right. The bathroom. No one's in there.
Okay, let's talk about the half shetty. Oh wait, there it is.
No, it's like a
kidding.
machete,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
half.
Hence the name.
I know that was sort of the working name, and we liked the way it sounded.
I love that thing. Did you show off the OD green one?
Yep. We just
Okay,
sent it
okay.
back with Tyler.
I want that one for the Land Rover because I think it drives with the color. Eventually, we'll have one in there. And
So you have to like bolt it to the hood or something.
I can. Yeah, I can. There's other tools out there now. It's
I
fine.
know you got like a shovel
I
and
have
what
a
else?
pickaxe head and a
Pickaxe.
shovel. Yeah, it's a rover. That's what they do. Now I need to have a custom sheath. This is cool, but first when I saw this, I know I told you all this, but when I saw this knife, for whatever reason, I'm thinking Vietnam jungle knife,
Oh, sure.
and then I think Vietnam jungle boot. So I want to have Spen make me a sheath that the side of this is that two-tone OD green with the stripe thing, the reinforcement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to just go buy a pair of boots, send them to him, have him say, cut these up, and make whatever you.
Hit Ralph's before they close. I think they're closing the end
They
of the
are.
month.
Yeah, I saw that. That or snag them online. I think that'd be cool.
Yep.
Somehow incorporate. I don't know how. It's spent. He can do anything.
You can do anything.
The Panama sole,
Oh, yeah.
the big, just the side
treads.
bars.
But you bring
The
up
drain holes from this instep, I want down here to drain out the water. I'm on to something. Just go with me.
All right. You bring up an interesting point about the jungle aspect. So that's why we've been working on a
Easy,
machete for
Tyler.
a while.
No running in the shop. Buddy.
Because we thought, woods monkey,
Yeah.
jungle, we have to have a machete.
Yeah.
So this is hopefully the first of many. But
Gonna have Goldilocks 1, 2, 3, big, medium, small. Maybe.
but
Okay.
yeah, I just thought it was a neat compromise, neat size. It
Yeah, I
carries
like
very well. It's light.
I like it. I didn't hear you guys talking about it. I'm sorry to reiterate all this, but I really like that. That's pretty cool. Good
Yeah.
design.
It came out really well.
What'd you show? The stonewash and the
We showed all
tan?
the.
Oh, showed them all.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's this one?
That
Tan?
one is Stonewash too, I think.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I like that you can remove the scales,
Scales are removable. You can get underneath there
now
and clean if you need to.
strap this thing to a long stick, weapon, stabbing something, who knows what,
Attitude adjustment.
jungle stuff. Sharpened spine.
Yep. And it's sharpened edge all the way back, so you can get up in here too.
You can do a little fine work.
Yep.
Fantastic. The sheath is cool. You talk about running a patina, dipping it in mud in your local environment, so
We
it
did.
blends.
We talked about that you can customize it, but we didn't.
Okay,
I mean, if
you see how that's just plain white fire hose. You can do anything. You can dye it. You can stick it in the mud, coffee grounds, Sharpie marker.
I didn't think about like
All
coffee
kind of
grounds.
stuff.
That's kind of a cool idea.
That would dye it. You could put Vietnam era tiger stripe camo stuff
Yeah.
on here.
Oh, yeah. You can do something on the front. You can do something on the back.
If you
can
want to
put your
blend
name on
in,
it.
jam that thing in a mud puddle wherever you live so it jives. This is like the only thing you had, one of your small minimalist tools. You take all the knives out of here, put your
Yep.
knees in the mud, unfold the whole thing, lay the back down on the dirt.
Yep.
Don't get dirt in the pockets for your knives. You won't get wet. It's waxed.
It's wax canvas, so it'll keep the water out. It's
Here's
also
a
nice.
slate gray one.
It's also nice if you're. They fit in there.
Sweet. Does this thing fit in there?
No, that one. Yeah. No, it'll fit.
Do all the stuff you're going to
In
do.
the woods around town, these are really neat bags. They do a great job with these. They make these in Virginia. Velcro on the
Handmade.
front, Molly on the front and back for attaching. There's a pocket on the back here.
And that pocket is against your body, so
That's
if you wanted to
against
keep
your body. If
a little
you
bit
had
more secure, it's right up against
something-
you. They can fix it.
Yep.
They're the ones that made it. Similar to one of our knives.
Exactly.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Thank you, sir.
All right. What else did you guys talk about on this? Just the half shetty?
We talked half shetty. We talked the necklaces, the keychains, the ornaments.
Pocket slip?
So
What about
speaking
fire
of
steel?
P&W Bushcraft,
Yes. Okay.
So one of the neat things about PW Bushcraft is they make all kinds of cool things that are wax canvas, but a lot of them have flannel wool panels on the front. This is one they did for us.
Nice.
So it's their pocket knife slip, their mini, I think they call it the mini bag, but perfect for
Look
your
on the website.
Exactly. I call it the pocket knife slip. So perfect for your folder, banana peel. I've also got one that I put pens in too, and they clip right on top of there. It's just a nice little organizer, something to throw in your pocket. And it's
cool.
just, to me, it's kind of neat with the flannel on there.
Oh, it's super nice.
So
I like the
it's
look
kind of
of
like
it.
a vintage,
Yeah. I'm sure slips easily in and out of your pocket, right?
hence the name.
Because it's waxed
Yep.
cotton kind of.
And it
Slides
will
right in
it'll
there, so it's
patina up
nice.
too, a little bit.
Oh, I'm memory habit of always putting your knife in here the same way and in your pocket the same way. I bet it would make a little
Yep,
look on the back, and you.
exactly.
That one there, that's for my banana peel. I
Right.
can tell from the back. That's pretty cool.
And that's what
Or
it looks
whatever.
like spinning around.
Oh wow, on the disco wheel. Excellent. Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, they make great stuff, and
Yep.
they're super nice people. Todd
They
and Heather.
They have come and took the knife class.
right.
Both made some custom knives. That's
Yep.
cool. Thank
And
you.
again, stuff guaranteed. If anything goes wrong,
Yeah, lifetime guarantee.
yep. And the weird thing is, and I know this sounds weird, but like something about the smell of wax canvas. Like you remember being a kid and like, you know, your parents, your grandparents. Well, I know it's been a while, but
No. No, I don't.
well, pretend.
You know what it reminds me of? A Filson jacket.
Yeah,
Because I've re-waxed it. It's wax cotton. and,
Right.
You know, that's the.
but there's something
Memory
about like
item.
that, like memory that you get with the sense of smell, and the older, more traditional camping gear.
Correct.
You don't get that with the nylon and whatnot.
Good deal, good deal.
What do you got there?
This is one of our handmade fire steels that we do.
Oh, nice.
This is natural micarta, 3/8. These go for $45, I believe. This is a 3/8 rod. This will last you a long time. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that this black coating on here is just a protective coating. This is metal
It's like
underneath.
a paint.
If you hold this, just like, you know, putting your knife in the pocket slip the same way, if you hold this the same way, run the spine on it, and make some sparks. Then you do it again in the same spot. Just like deflating your tire to get a bigger footprint when you're driving off-road, as you flatten this rod out, it makes even more sparks. So one of the few items that as it wears
Right.
out, it wears in.
Yeah, you're contacting more of the rod.
Yes,
You're not
you're
hitting
making
a
this wire.
curved spot, you're hitting a flat.
Exactly. That's when it's a good time to get the little 1/8" bungee cord on here through the eyelet. And the leather sheath typically stops here, so you can wrap that around the bottom of it.
Notch it.
You'll never lose it.
Yep.
When it's out of your sheath, if depending on the size of the loop, you might even be able to slip that onto your wrist. Because I think I remember watching Alone one year, and the guy lost his fire steel.
He
right?
lost it in the fire. So something that a lot of people don't know about fire steels is, so the reason it causes sparks is it's rusting. So
Yeah.
the iron and other items in the fire steel, they rust, and
Yeah.
iron rusts instantaneously. When it rusts, it gives off heat.
Hence
Those
the
are the
sparks.
sparks that you see. So because it rusts, because it does that, it also is flammable.
Yeah.
So you set that down, you set it too close to the fire, or you put it into the fire like this guy did, it's
accident.
gone.
yeah.
So
yeah.
he looked for it for a while, and I'm sure it burned up, and that
Yeah,
was the end of
it's-
that.
It's gone.
And he was out of the show.
Yeah.
You
right.
can't start a fire, you can't be in the wilderness for 30 or 40 days.
For sure. Now, I'm sure you all know this, but that thing can be wet. It can be in the mud. You can break it in half, still get a little piece of it, you're still making fire.
Yep,
There's a lot you can do with that. It's a serious survival item.
yep.
Some of the most basic necessary things survival. Cordage, big. A knife, big. Some way to make fire.
Some way to make fire,
So if
or
you have
several
one of-
ways to make fire.
Yeah, sure. So if you have one of our knives with a sharpened spine, you got a piece of fire steel, you're good to go.
Yep. Hey, what do we have here?
That is a, looks like a do-it-yourself kerf carver.
A do-it-yourself curve carver.
Nice.
What would you do with that?
I'd wrap it in paracord myself.
Yep.
But you could make your own wooden handle for it.
You can make your own wooden handle. Somebody on the Pad House did a beautiful handle with bolster and
Oh, yeah?
yep. I wrap mine in paracord. If you go out to the Woods Monkey YouTube, I took Craig Cottle's book where he talks about wrapping your knife with paracord. I followed Craig's instructions. It took me a couple minutes. It was simple and easy to do.
Anything Craig Caudill says, heed.
Yes.
He's a smart guy. He is the man.
He's a smart guy, and he doesn't kind of tiptoe around. He tells you this is what you need to
Yeah,
do,
for
and this
sure.
is how
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. And
Hold
as you
on.
said-
LT is right
Uh-oh.
off stage right.
and he's
With
got a
something
knife.
fancy in his hand.
I'm a big fan of that.
Ah, all right.
So buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not letting you show
We'll give you a discount.
So that's our do-it-yourself curve carver.
Sure.
Again, do-it-yourself because you can wrap it whatever
Let me
you want
see
to.
that kerf carver.
You can wrap it in jute. You can wrap it in.
I was just going to say
paracord.
that. You know what else you could do? I know we have the 3/8 fire steels. They also make 1/4-inch thick fire steels. And if you get a long one and break it in half,
Wrap it under the handle.
wrap it under the handle, under the jute cord.
Yeah.
Now you've got a fire-making knife. You can unwrap a jute. You know, you can unravel. There's your fire bundle, your tinder bundle. But now that you have the fire steel under it, this spine is sharpened like all of our other knives. Serious survival tool.
That's a really cool idea.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially when you're out in the woods
you
surviving.
could. I haven't done
Yeah.
that, but I mean,
Do it.
definitely
You want me
could.
to do it right now?
Please.
I'm just kidding.
But it's
Get
just
blood on it.
that's
I'm
all right.
diabetic.
Then it's your
no
knife.
good.
You get blood on it. Then
He
it's your,
wants to buy it.
we'll make another
got
one.
your blood on
Oh,
it.
we'll make-
That'll look really bad.
Then I'll autograph it. It'll be like a collector thing for nobody.
And then like at the crime scene, it's got your
Yes,
blood on
yeah,
it.
sure.
It's a whole.
Good stuff. All good stuff.
But we just thought it was kind of a cool shape, and it's just neat to
Well,
have.
it's like it's a straight razor
Absolutely.
profile. Yeah,
And this one is doubly cool.
why is that, Brian?
'Cause it's got, I don't know if you can see that. We'll throw it on the turntable. It's got carbon fiber
Hold it
Kydex
tall.
handles on it.
Yes. The cool carbon fiber Kydex.
So the carbon fiber has that little shimmer to it. They're Kydex.
Does it have a chatoyance?
It's chatoyance. Why? What is a chatoyance?
It means that the scale material has a little
Little
shiny
shimmer.
to it when you
little
move it
kinda-
around in the light. The first time I experienced that, before I knew what the word meant, LT and I are in the basement making the original bushcrafter. We give them a couple coats of tung oil, and that maple, that tiger stripe
Oh, yeah.
maple, once it has the tung oil, if you look at that, move it in the light, I swear the stripes move.
Yep.
It's so cool. You can find one of those old blind horse. I mean, we've done some stuff since then, but that was the first for
That
me.
first wood was amazing.
That came
I got that
from,
off of a guy who was making rifle stocks. in
yeah, a
the
gunstock maker out of PA, right?
His name was Marvin. I can't remember. Puth. Marvin Puth.
Marvin Poof.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marvin.
Yeah. He's over PA.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Marvin. I thought somebody said he passed at some
Is he
point.
still making rifle stocks? Do we know?
No, I thought he retired.
Moving on.
Okay, moving on. Sorry. Hey, have
anyway.
you seen our Christmas tree? Okay.
Anyway, so that's the straight razor with the carbon fiber and
Correct,
it's Kydex,
correct.
nice and light. Carries like you don't even hardly notice it. That's what I carry is the
Yeah.
carbon fiber.
Fancy.
I don't even know it's there most of the time.
What's with the pocket clip, Brian? Oh, sorry.
Eventually, pocket clips.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, so you're just prototyping.
Right.
Ah, understood, buddy. Understood.
But mine is Kydex. I love it. We started with these as the prototype,
Yeah,
and we
I
started
have one of
carrying
those.
them,
Yeah.
and just I love the way it feels.
I personally like the 1/8-inch micarta, like the thick liner material, because it's a little stiffer,
Sure.
little bigger in the hand. That's my personal preference.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
if I was going to be using it as a dedicated sort of woods knife, I know you guys had the green micarta or the two-tone out here earlier.
Yeah.
It's got the thicker handle on there too.
Yeah.
And that's the nice thing. You can get a couple of them. You could get one with a couple of different handles. Swap
Completely.
out the handles.
You can change them around. If you have different colors, take your banana peel, match it to your Boston Scally for the day.
can-
maybe a watch band chain.